as as some of you might know, I am starting to do this channel again in English. So I'm sorry for the bad vocabulary and all the shit I do with Shakespeare's language, because I just know what I know and I'm trying to get better. But I'm sure it will pay off in the end. I'll get more fluent and all that shit that people and Nazi grammars care about on the internet. So today I want to talk to you about a thing that's been bugging me from like how many time has it passed by already? I think 2 weeks, which is the death of Chester Bennington, the main singer of Linkin Park. Linkin Park, they are a huge part of me, of what I was when I was younger. I discovered them, I think it was back in 2001, which is 1,000 years ago now. But I remember I was really young. I think I was 16 or 17 years old. So I was really young when this album, I think it was 2001, came out, and man, it was fucking awesome. I mean, I bought this first album that came into European markets. I don't know. I think there were some other LPs before maybe, but Hybrid Theory was the first one for me and for everyone else in Europe. And yeah, it's broken because I broke the plastic, the front plastic part, and I tried to replace it, but it never closed well, so I decided to keep it that way. But when I first listened to this album, I was already a huge fan of Marilyn Manson, who is pretty notorious for saying really outrageous things in his albums. And I thought, well, these guys are okay, these guys are alright. They don't say fuck, they don't say shit, they don't worship Satan, I don't know. But I thought, but they got something. They had the rage, they had the music, they had the imagery. This motherfucker here was everything at the time. This logo, man, it was incredible. And when I saw the video for One Step Closer, and I saw these motherfuckers. Let me try to focus it. When I saw these motherfuckers with the red hair, and Mike and Chester with the blonde hair, I thought, man, these guys are fucking awesome. And they killed it in One Step Closer, and I feel really identified with what I think they were trying to say and how they felt about the wall. I like the combination between urban American wall with Japanese symbols, and the breed between hard rock and metal, new metal at the time it was called, and I think they were awesome. Their outfits were cool. You could feel like you could go in the street and wear what they were wearing and you would feel awesome. I really loved them. Of course, then they fucking exploded, Crawling in the end. They were all huge songs at the time, and so I even had them. I want to show you this. I created this craziness of I don't know, a collage back in 2001, and I carried everywhere in my university. And I had all my idols here. I had Trent Reznor, the symbol for the Church of Satan, Marilyn Manson, of course, everywhere. Slipknot everywhere too. I'm a huge fan of Slipknot. I even had Cradle of Filth, which I didn't listen that much back in the day, but they were the first CD I ever bought, was a CD of Cradle of Filth, which was fucking awesome. And Beauty and the Beast. Cruelty and the Beast, I'm sorry. And between Marilyn Manson, Powerman 5000 and him, I got them here too, because they were fucking cool, man. I even got their faces here. People loved it. People loved it. I don't know. I think there was pretty bad blood back in the day between heavy metal and new metal and black metal. But I showed this to anyone, and they were asking me, "Hey man, give me this CD. Can I listen to it? Can I borrow it?" Everyone loved it, and I even bought this t-shirt, which is fucking cool and fucking awesome, and it's fucking old. It's 16 years old. It even faded away in the back. You can see the name here. I still wear this shit to this day. I'm still wearing this because Chester Bennington lyrics were relatable. Were somehow something I could feel, I could listen to and feel identified with. I felt the pain, I felt the misery, I felt the loneliness, I felt the struggle to wake up every day. And I don't know, maybe with time I lost kind of what they were all about, but I still respect what Linkin Park was. I remember when Minutes to Midnight came out and everyone thought, ooh, they are sad now, they are not as hard as they were before, and I thought, shut the fuck up. They're fucking awesome. I mean, what I've done is a fucking awesome song, Bleed It Out, I don't know, Shadow of the Day. I even bought Reanimation back in the day. If you don't have this remix album, you should have it. It's freaking awesome. Especially Crawling and One Step Closer remixes were absolutely amazing. I was I'm not gonna say big, but I was a fan of Korn back in the day too, and Jonathan Davis was in One Step Closer remix and it was freaking awesome. I mean, just look at this. I think Mike Shinoda was behind all this imagery and it was freaking awesome. I loved it. It inspired me a lot to paint and to watch more things related to Japanese culture back in the day. I mean, it's all influenced by manga and anime. Well, what I was trying to say was that when 2 weeks ago I heard about Chester passing, I felt devastated. I still am. It felt like a million years ago and yesterday at the same time. It's like a weight in the back of your neck, like you cannot shake your idol dying that way. I felt broken somehow, but then I realized I wasn't broken, I was in shock somehow. I felt like it couldn't be. How can this happen? You know, his story was everyone else's story of struggling through so much pain and in the end overcoming it. Then when you realize he just couldn't take it anymore and the pain gained the game, it was really painful. It was a really crappy feeling and I felt really bad about him, about his comrades at Linkin Park, all the fans, and that's why I painted him. I wanted to show you this. I even posted it on Instagram. Well, I got another one. It's this one, but I haven't finished it yet. There's still some shadows that should be put in here and all that. But I think this is pretty much done. It's obviously Chester, just in case you don't recognize him, and it's watercolor with ink, and I like it because it kind of shows who he was. He had these eyes that were kind of sad, and at the same time they were telling you that they have been fighting all his life. Let me put this here. felt like he was seeing himself reviving, feeling over and over again that pain, and sometimes he could overcome it, sometimes he couldn't, and in the end I think he helped so many people in his lifetime, so many people that felt the same struggle and pain as him, and thanks to his lyrics he just helped them make it till today, maybe including me, I don't know, but I feel like I gotta pay homage to him. I gotta say thank you, Chester, wherever the fuck you are. We love you, and you are inspiring us even today, even after your passing. We still feel your presence, we still feel your pain, but we still feel how many times you won that pain and how many times you help us be the better man, be the champion. I don't know, that song inside all of us that kept screaming and breaking the pain through the sound and making us feel proud of who we are and who we can be and how strong we all can be. And well, with this I want to thank you for watching this first video back in English. I started this channel in English, and I don't know why, a year and a half ago I drifted to Catalan. I changed the language from English to Catalan, and I'm changing back from Catalan to English. So I hope you are really forgiving about the fact that I don't speak English in the best way of the world, but I think I can make myself be understood. And I thank you for not being a hater in the comments, but you can say in the comments whatever you like about my English and my watercolors, and you can follow me on Instagram and Twitch, and you can watch it all in the description. You know what's next. Leave a like, subscribe if you like it, and see you next week. Bye.